Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Ooh, wee. What a morning. What a night. Your girl just got up about an hour and a half ago. And because I know I got to bed early this morning, but I refuse to sleep all doggone day long. Okay. So I am still sleepy. However, I forced myself to get on up while it was day to get some things done and make sure I come in here and talk to my YouTube family, trying to get myself um back to doing my mornings with you guys so that hopefully like in the afternoon we can do some other stuff. Good morning, Grandma Love. I meant to text you, sis. I got you. After here, I'm gonna do what you had told me. Okay. But good morning. I sent you a message. Yes. Okay, I will, sis. Got you. I meant to do that because I had actually seen that on my other phone and I forgot. I forgot. I was trying to get in here I was trying to like time myself to get in here and actually do a video this morning. And this is as close as I got to the morning. But I got you, sis. I promise right after this. I promise. But let me just say shout out to everybody that watched my videos on yesterday. Hey, Miss Mars, good morning. Listening while driving, Kristen Chat. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Mars. No, Miss Marshall. Okay, there we go. Miss Marshall, thank you. Let me just start by saying thank you to everybody that thumbs me up, share me out, that's been watching the lives. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for your love and your support. Thank you guys for hanging in there and receiving me when I came back. Um, I got a lot going on, which most of my YouTube family over here, you guys do know. I will be having some medical stuff done on the 8th. And most of you guys do know about it. So there's been some tests and different things that has been. Hey, Dante. Is that Dante Williams? Good morning. Thanks for my hearts and my flowers. Good morning. So, I got that going on. I got some stuff going on with my mom. My sister is doing great. I did not real. I kind of like cut the live short yesterday when she called me, but shout out to everybody that wanted to make sure that she was okay. She's doing great. She's doing great. She's doing real good. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that thumbs me up and share me out. I pray for my whole YouTube family every day. However you participate over here on my channel, I say a prayer for you daily. Okay. Whether you sit up in the clouds, down in the bushes, outside the window, or waiting on me to open the door so you can come on in. Um, I pray for you. I ask God to bless you. Okay. Prayers to minds. Okay. You didn't change your name again. You ain't gonna worry me. You is not gonna worry me. But thank you, babe. Yo, she's doing okay too. Keep her in prayer. Okay. I think a lot of what she's going through, she's a little worried about me, but I keep letting her know I'm gonna be okay. Okay. Yeah, she's really, really worried about me. And I did tell her this particular one I did put off till the end. Okay. I put this one off as my last one. Um, and so it's going to be one of the toughest ones. But God got me. You know what I'm saying? He got me. So, but I think she's a little worried about it, you know? So I don't like that part. But you know what I mean? I just continue to reassure her, you know? So hey true meaning. Hey. So but thank you guys. Shout out to all of you that thumbs me up and share me out. Um just know, okay? Just know, although I pray for my whole YouTube family, I say a special prayer. I say a special prayer, all right? For those of you that thumbs me up and share me out. Because you doing that little extra for me. Okay? You letting other folks know. Excuse me, I like her. She's cool as hell. Come check her out. Okay? So I do a little extra for you. I say a little extra prayer for you. I ask God to work things out in your favor. As long as it's not against me. All right. That's what I ask God to do for you. Okay. And so if you believe it, and I know I believe it, and I know I can get a prayer through, it's already done. That part. Okay. Okay. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my old subbies. What's up? What's up, good people? Party people. Party people. You want to get funky? This is day. Come on, make the body get socialize, get down. It's the soul for the way you go. Come on, ladies, let's dance like that. Okay, let's go something like that. Y'all remember the old rap song, "Party People"? They would turn that on. Y'all know they had the big boom boxes back in the day, and they popped that cassette in. You know, they pop that cassette in, throw your boombox up on their shoulder. Okay. Shit. Turn that mug all the way up. Okay. And that's all you hear coming down the street. Okay. And don't let it be like a gang of guys like on the corner or standing in front of the stores or at the basketball courts. Where my one aunt lived, there was the basketball courts right across the street. Okay. So they would pop that on. Sure, you see the guys, they get in position, they take their hands, put it across their chest, meaning they get ready to break dance. Okay. And don't let them have a fight or an argument on the courts and stuff. Hell yeah, they getting ready to break dance. Okay. We getting ready to see who can dance the best. But yeah, so yeah, that just took me back on y'all. I'll be all right. You know, I'm a little old school. Hey, Happy Life, what's going on, baby? You around here? You must be behaving yourself. You got dumped? Yeah, I got dumped. Yeah, I got dumped. I got dumped. It's all right. So, but shout out to my old subbies. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for allowing me to be me. Thank y'all for riding this roller coaster ride with me. Okay. I know it gets crazy sometime over here. I know it gets real. I know it gets like, what? Why can't we just be normal? Why can't we just come over here and pretty much know what's getting ready to happen, Krista? Or how are we getting ready to do this, Krista? JC, you know I'm great on YouTube. Okay. I ain't seen your name and I ain't heard nobody. Happy Life. Get your butt over here, cause Happy Life, I'm getting ready to Happy Life. Cause I can tell when you'd have been in some trouble. It be folks everywhere. Talk about where is he? Where is he? Bring his. Hey, Simi, what's up? What you say you got? I got a net. LOL. I know. What's up, baby? I see our guy is back doing his commentary and stuff. I be over there praying for him and stuff. He already know God got him. One thing about God, when it comes to Duke, God gonna always be first. Okay. And because Duke keep God first, God gonna always let him see which way to go. You know what I mean? God gonna always give him which way to go and how to do things, you know? And I know a lot about that because that's pretty much how God does me, you know? So that part. That's right. Drop his link. Yeah, that's my partner right there. Hey Rhonda, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to my old subbies. Thank you guys for allowing me to be me. I love you guys. Thank y'all for everything that you do. I appreciate you guys so much. I really, really do. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to, excuse me, my new subbies. What's up? I am your host, Just Krista. Okay. I ain't got no AKA. I almost had an AKA. But I think I messed up. Okay. I messed up. You know, child, we gonna fix it. Throughout this live, we gonna fix it. We gonna straighten it out. I guess. I guess we gonna get an understanding. We gonna talk about it. We gonna do something. I don't know what. We gonna do something. Let's go. I'm your host, JC. Okay. Hey, Taquan. Hey, my teddy bear. What's up, baby? Good morning. How you doing? um. So thank you. Shout out to my new subbies. What's up? I am your host, Just Krista. My pleasure. My promise is, Krista. I got a question. Am I still? I said that. Don't start. Don't start demanding all the damn attention. You heard, you know good. Hi, my teddy bear. That's what always gets you in trouble. You be wanting all my damn attention. You will cut up even somewhere else. You'll be somewhere talking about Krista. And they be like, well, what's going on there? Hey, sis. Hey, Ignited Touch. Hey, boo. Oh, look at my sis. Y'all, man, y'all be loving on me. Make me feel so good. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's chill. Let's settle down. All that I want to do. What's up, chill? What's up, baby? What all these eyeballs? What is going on? How you gonna do me like that? You the only nigga I talk to on Thanksgiving. Okay? And you gonna do me like that, chill? For real? Okay. Thank you, Ignited Touch, for dropping my Instagram. Thank you. Um, I saw you saw what happened. It's so much, my teddy bear. It's so much that happened yesterday. Like, listen, I couldn't even properly sleep. When I tell you yesterday was like a freaking roller coaster for me, I was like, what the hell is going on? Oh my goodness. Every time I thought I had a handle on what was going on yesterday, it was other stuff just popping up, popping up. And then I say, okay, I'm just going to ignore everything for a little while. I'm going to focus on this or focus on that or do this. And before I know it, something else. Here comes something else. I'm like, you know what? Okay. All right. Thank you, sis, for dropping my cash app. Thank you, Hypnotic Touch. I appreciate you so much, sis. Yes, wishing everybody happy holidays, season greetings. That's it. This is that time of the year. Hypnotic Touch. I got that touch. um, Yes, wishing everyone a beautiful day. May you continue to invite blessings, respect, love, and prosperity into your life. Amen. Thank you, sis, for always wishing that over us. Really, chill? Y'all, chill is fucking with me. Chill, really? I'm gonna need somebody to go and take the thing off his. He probably, let's see, this time of the day, he probably, okay, he at work, so he probably on his phone. I'm gonna need somebody to take them eyeballs out your phone. uh Rhonda speaking. Yes, leave the doors open. What's happening, player? Who you calling a player? Wait a minute, chill. Who is you calling a player? Who is he calling a player, y'all? Yeah, say good morning to chill, y'all. He in here cutting up this morning. He must be trying to I don't know. Okay. Now. Can't see. Really chill. Okay. I got you, baby. Johnny Taylor. Okay, it's cheaper to keep cheaper to peeper. Hey, Sassy Francis. Good morning / afternoon. Okay. So shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to my new subbies. I love you. And my pleasure, my promises. I promise to entertain you. And if for some reason you find you're not being entertained, I'm asking that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Okay. Now, can we get into what happened on yesterday? Okay. What had happened was JC, you know you my network homie always. Okay. Okay. Don't forget that. See, I remember what okay. See, I know what's going on. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm your network homie. I know what goes on. You know, we know what goes on in the background. All of that. See, I have all my ducks in order. I know just what to do. Okay. Yeah. So yesterday was a wacky day for me. Okay. Through everything that happened, if you guys are wanting to know, last night, is that Cosmic? Yeah, that's Cosmic. Hey. Last night, thank you. Once you start going live again, chill. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Yesterday, um, Mr. M, Mika, uh, he did tell me in text message. And matter of fact, let me just read y'all what he wrote. And this is because there was so much that went on yesterday. If you guys don't know, he did hit Lemon's link last night. Those of you who did not know, he called. There was a lot of other stuff that went on. But his last message to me was, "You're a sad case." Okay? This is what he wrote to me last night. Okay? Now, mind you, I didn't have a chance to talk to him, really, nothing. Okay. I'm still like confused. I'm still like, okay, are you going to be like the last 5 niggas that I didn't flirted and played around with? Over there at Benji's is the place to be. Come on out and you will see. Okay. Okay, so I'll be over there, having a good time, playing around with the niggas. They playing around with me. We be flirting and shit, talking and hanging out like grown folks do. Okay, he ain't no different. That night, he was over there. He was feeling my vibe. We was chilling. I didn't really get a chance to talk to him after that because of things like I told y'all yesterday. And we gonna get even into yesterday. But this is what he told me. He said, "You're a sad case. You might as well stay with him. Him is Lemon." Okay. After he hit that panel yesterday, after I guess he watched and he seen what the hell was going on, he called me a couple of times. I answered when I wasn't engaging on the panel. I tried to keep it short, sweet, and quick. All of that, and let him know at the same time. Damn! Wait a minute. Okay, then you need to hit the LinkedIn, nigga. If I'm like, cause I'm only reading what you fucking wrote to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I curse? I shouldn't be talking to him like that because me and him have not established that type of thing. Okay, but he put, "You're a sad case. You might as well stay with him because you're on his panel begging him. Y'all stay over there." First of all, I wasn't begging anything. I was not begging anything. I wasn't saying anything wrong. I was just simply saying that I had not had a chance to really talk to him. I didn't know how things was going to work out. That's all I said. You're a fucking, he just told me, look at y'all, he texting me now. He going, "You're a fucking liar." How the fuck am I a liar? What the fuck did I lie about? You couldn't even call me back and talk to me. I was on the fucking panel till 5 o'clock this fucking morning. What was it, like almost 6? 6 o'clock in the morning. I passed out. I was so freaking tired. Okay. So the only thing I said was I never got a chance to really talk with him. I was supposed to do a live the next day. Me and him was supposed to talk and all of that stuff. We didn't get a chance to do that because I had the thing go on with my mom. Then the next day I had my own stuff going on. It's just been one thing after another. So yesterday was the first day that he came over and we got together. Why you gonna repeat everything? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. That's it, y'all. That's all. Okay. Okay, y'all. All right. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. Whatever he texted me, I'm gonna leave that alone. You are on the panel when I got up, and I got up at 5:30. Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So man, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. My thought went somewhere. So I never really got a chance to talk with him. Then it was some other stuff that came out. Everything. Okay. All right. I just seen what you wrote. Okay. And you're right about that. Okay. Okay. You're right. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just responding back to a text. But everything happened like one after another. Okay. I never got a chance to really talk to him. So yesterday, while I was over there at Lemons, because I had told Lemon the night before, yes, I will come back over here. Okay. Some other stuff had jumped off. Now here's the part where everybody keep getting stuff confused. Okay. See, most people that know the history with Lemon and I, they already know how Lemon will try and turn shit around and put it off on me. Like he ain't got he don't know, nothing that's going on. He's innocent and that he's all right with however he decide to treat me after whatever situation because he figured that's all I want is to be up in a bunch of niggas' faces. However, y'all know that stuff go. So yesterday I kept on for the last 2 days catching him in his shit. No, you're not getting ready to mix new stuff that happened since I met Mr. M. Okay. You not finna mix this up with some shit that happened before this guy was even in the fucking picture. That was my whole thing yesterday. That's been my whole thing for the whole time. Okay. Hey, M Jr. I can't stand YouTube with these handles. Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? So I was trying to keep him. Hey, hot mama. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I was trying to keep his ass straight and on the straight and narrow. And where most people really, really seen it at, because everybody was like, no, Krista trying to overtalk because she's a lot, because she lying, or she trying to get this the new guy to kind of like side with her and cover up some shit so that Lemon don't, read her a 1, 2, 3. No, 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 no. It wasn't nothing like that. I was simply saying everything that happened with me and Lemon from the first day to the second day that I went crazy in his text messages, and I did, and I owned up to it yesterday. Okay. I did send him some pretty, yeah, them text messages wasn't cool at all that I sent him. Okay. They wasn't. And I ain't gonna lie, I had to go back and look at them myself and say, damn, girl, did you really say all of this? Did you really do all of this? No one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, hit the like button. So, but the whole thing was I was trying to keep everything in line. Do not mix stuff that happened before I started talking to him with stuff that has happened since I met up with him. Okay. That was my whole thing. Even when it came to Mia, which is what I wanted to explain yesterday. Okay. What? That was my whole thing. Okay. So, in the process of me doing that, that's why I was called a liar. I was told I was covering stuff up. I was told I was over talking everybody. I was told that I must be guilty, or I don't want something to come out. It was a whole lot of stuff. All right. Okay. So at some point yesterday, I was just on, you know what? Everything just happened how it's going to happen. I'm cool. I'm good. Okay. I promised him yesterday I was going to come back to his panel yesterday. I'm going to do how I'm going to do. And I already know that when I get over here, I already know, usually he enjoyed me staying the whole time. Okay. Now, whether you people enjoy me being there the whole time and all of that's between y'all maker and Lemon. I ain't got shit to do with that. Okay. All I know is that's what he like for me to do. When he go live and I come over there, like I'll tell him ahead of time, I got one of the ladies panels that I'm going to, and then I'll be over or something like that. Here lately, we haven't been doing that because our one sis been having some things going on. Okay. So I'll be over there and I'll stay. Most of y'all are here, Lemon, he enjoyed me staying up there with him. Okay, no problem. None of that is a fucking problem. It's not a problem. I don't mind. I will prepare myself. I know how to wait till the conversation is real, real good, in another way. And then I'll just be like, okay, this is going to be a good time for me to go to the ladies' room, get me some more bottled water, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Even heat up a snack or two, Okay, I know my way around being up on his panel with him all night long. It's cool. So yesterday was no different. The last 2 days has been no different. Now the difference in yesterday was while we were up on the panel, Mr. M, he dropped down in the chat. Okay. I won't say how I knew. Okay, because he don't want me sharing nothing else. Okay. And I'm gonna respect him with that. He don't want me sharing about our text messages and phone calls. So I'm gonna respect him with that. Okay. So um he dropped down in Lemon's chat. So yesterday I had said, yeah, I was like, he dropped down in your chat or whatever. Um Lemon, I guess, had told somebody, yeah, I heard what she said. He was in his own chat. He wasn't up on the panel. He was in his own chat. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. He told them, yeah, I heard what she said, and they was, yeah, Lynn, you hear what she said? Did you hear what she said? You know how messy these mother freakers can be. Okay. So he was like, yeah, I heard what she said. So he came up on the thing and he said, well, tell him. I said, come on over here and drop down now. Again, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what? You want him to come back over here and drop? Okay, I'll see. I'll try to get in touch with him and tell him you said, come on over. Again, I didn't ask Lemon. Hey, TNT family. What's up, sis? Hope you're doing good. I never asked him what they was finna talk about, what was said. Y'all, my mind, I wasn't even thinking about it. I promise y'all, it was so much going on. It was too fast happening. So eventually he came over there. When he came there was a discussion had. Lemon was twisting and turning up goddamn stories and shit like he do. And then there I go again. Wait. No, wait a minute. Hold up. That's not how that went. That's nope. Okay. We got that going on. Get that established, whatever. Eventually Mr. M leaves the platform because there's a lot going on. Okay. Y'all can go watch the live to find out everything. Again, I don't know. I still have not really had a chance for me and him to just talk. He contacted me. I was still up on the panel. Lemmy got to feeling some kind of way. You sitting up here talking to another nigga and you up here on my panel. It's not like that. I just took a few moments to answer his call or respond back to his text. That was it. Okay. And then I don't want to be disrespectful. Yeah, that is kind of disrespectful if you going to do that. So, I'm on some, okay, yeah, you right. You right. Don't do that. That ain't cool. So I'm still up on Lemon's panel because I be up there. Okay. Some other stuff happened. Again, I'm not finna say everything because he don't want me to. We talking about Mr. M, okay? Don't want me to. If you know, you know. If you was there, you was there. Okay? Okay. So that went on. So I stayed up there and everything. And that's when at the end of the night last night, I I got that message. Okay. I got that message about, yeah. you stay on over there, do what you gotta do. Okay? Or whatever. However. Okay. That's what happened. Um, I personally feel like that's not truly fair to me because everything happens so quickly. And I do understand if people don't want to be involved in none of me and Lemon's crazy bull crap. I get that part. Okay. I do. I really do. I get that part. But at the same time, if I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on. Did somebody become a member? Thank, thank you. Thank you, sis. for becoming a member. Thank you, TNT family. I wish I was not in pain. Oh, sis, you okay? Wait a minute. Hey, Chill. Oh, thank you, Chill, for being a member for 3 months. Thank you. The Player of the Year award goes to. You know what, Chill? Knock it off. I am not no. I am not one of them. Players get played. So none of that was fair to me when that happened. And I did stay up on Lemon's thing last night, okay, and stuff. So I personally feel like it wasn't fair to me. I did not have a chance to really get to know Mr. M. And I also wanted to make sure I had kept things where when I do go over and he is there, that me and him, we can still chill. It won't be, like a little bit of, oh, she over here, or oh, he over here. You know what I'm saying? Why should we feel that way when shit ain't nothing happened? We ain't even had a chance to really just talk and conversate and be cool. He ain't even had a chance to see how motherfucking cool I am on YouTube and off this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even had the goddamn Krista goddamn experience. So how in the hell is he getting ready to be able to say, oh, she here, or whatever? That's how I'm feeling. But I'm like, okay, what kind of, take it as a loss, whatever. Get on over it. Okay, whatever. Okay. So I said, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Then I'm on there, I'm talking with Lemon yesterday, and he was saying he was gonna have a drinking live, and he was like, you gonna drink with us? You gonna have some sips or whatever? So I'm like, yeah. And then I had to remember, because so many days before my surgery, they advised that you do not have any alcohol. Okay. So, in years past, I had given up drinking, but here lately, I've been having a wine cooler or two, having a good time hanging out. So I got to counting the days, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let me make sure. Okay, so tomorrow, which is today, will be the 3rd. Okay. So, okay, I think it's 3 days in advance, but I'm going to go back and make sure. But I think it's like 3 days they give you to make sure that all the alcohol and everything is out your system. They don't want you drinking for 3 days before your procedure. So I'm like, okay, got it. Noted. Check the paper. Yeah. So no more nothing. The 4th, just to be on the safe side, will be the last time. Okay. So the 3rd, which is today, going into the 4th, I'll probably be okay. Now, the whole thing is I need to it's real cold outside, y'all. It's real, real cold outside. Okay. I don't know if I'm going out there, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So you got to have a surgery too, sis? Okay. We're gonna pray for each other. Mine's is not really, well, okay. I try not to do too much discussing because I kind of talk too much. Hey, C Soup 1968. Hey, respectfully, I'm confused. You propose your love for Lemon on his platform in front of everyone and wonder how his supporters would feel when y'all start courting each other again. But some of the things we was just saying just to have fun. Can I just call you CS? Because I don't want to mispronounce what you got going on. And I do see CS in your profile thing. So I do get that, but we was like just talking and shit. Just this, kind of like lighten the mood a little bit with you guys. He would say little things, I would say little things. None of it was to be taken serious. None of it was to be taken serious. Especially, I think he learned how he can play with you guys no different than I have. Because for some reason, when it comes to Krista, with the supporters over there, everything is taken very, very personal. Okay. You pronounce it correctly, but you can. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I do, CS, I do understand, but for some reason, you can't joke about Krista with his people over there because they not having it. Everything is taken to heart. They ready to close up shop. They ready to run and jump. They ready to, go take their cars and vehicles and crash them into somebody else. It's a whole lot that goes on just because a little statement is made. A little bantering. You know, and the whole thing is, which I'm okay with, but it's like, what the hell do I really do to these people? Like, for real, what is it that I really do to y'all? Not a damn thing. I don't butt in when others are talking. I don't overtalk nobody. I don't do none of that. I don't be up on the panel taking my camera and flicking it on and off to annoy y'all or something like that. Like just demanding attention from y'all when I'm not getting none. When others are up there talking, I don't interfere. I just sit there and chill, enjoy the show. I don't engage in the chat because most of the people don't like me and they be saying all kind of crazy stuff. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Cool. I'm not really doing nothing to y'all. I'm not doing anything to any of you people. But I get it. If you just don't like somebody, y'all just don't like me. So here's the catch to that. All because the people in his chat just don't like me for whatever the reason. See, I call it a demon. I call that it's a demon in y'all chat that has taken over y'all minds. And even those people's minds that it has not taken over, it lurks around to try and get you. Okay? Because see, that demon don't like the light. See, Satan don't like the light. See, Satan wants all negative energy over there. Satan don't want nobody over there praying. I ain't say you got to be perfect to say a prayer, but the devil don't like nobody that's praying. Okay, so if we can get rid of these praying folks, whether they secretly praying or going to their prayer closet or praying out loud, however it is, we want them gone. We want all positive energy gone from over there. See, that's what I see with my spiritual eye. And I know I ain't crazy. See, the devil is real. And the devil will sit here and talk you into something and sit right back and laugh at you. Because he know it ain't no way out for you. He know that the end is destruction. And he gonna sit back along with others and laugh at you. And you did, because you didn't chase all the positive energy away from you. See, you got to have a spiritual eye. See, no matter what we do here on this internet, don't forget to keep God first. Even on the internet, even if you say a cuss word or 2 or 3 or 50 every night, but still keep God first. Okay? That's how you block out some of this stuff that the devil sing your way. Don't sit there and, that's why I say I ain't did nothing to these people. I ain't did nothing to these people. I ain't did nothing but sit there, help add to the entertainment when I can. Sometimes people come up there, they want to argue with me a little bit, and I try to be on my best behavior and say, okay, wait till tomorrow. Wait till everybody started teasing me about that. Okay, wait till tomorrow. I got that ass. Okay. Yeah. That's what I try to do because I don't want to be known as, oh boy, Krista up there. And then when I get up there, she gonna be ready to fuss and argue with me. She gonna start saying this and that and calling me out my name and all. No, I ain't. No, I'm not. Okay. Just like that ball mouth bitch that came up there yesterday sounding like a goddamn Yosemite Sam. I thought I saw a putty cat bitch. The goddamn Reed woman. Nicely trying to call me a goddamn liar. Okay, this bitch ain't hit a goddamn. I ain't never seen her hit lemons, and I'm sure she had probably. But I ain't seen the bitch come over there and hang out like that. I be in and out of her chat. I don't see her really covering me and Lemon shit unless it's really some shit that really go down. But all of a sudden, you just popping in the goddamn chat, you playing toaster strudel, hopping up and down off the goddamn panel and shit like you in a goddamn toaster oven, just popping the fuck up, looking like you looking, okay? And you got something to say. You want to sit up here and tell folks, y'all just doing this, y'all just doing that. You telling her y'all just doing that goddamn lie. It's not our fault that this shit is being played out in front of y'all. And I told y'all about the whole timestamp. Shit, this nigga be online all goddamn day. And we not gonna go into it. Y'all was over there, y'all seen it, y'all heard it. But anyway, see, because I start going all the way off to the left. Okay. Hey King. So it was a lot. It was a lot that went on yesterday. And so I ended up staying over there. So I got dumped. Okay, cool, no problem. No problem. Also on my panel yesterday, I did notice with Mr. M. And I mean, I like I said, I didn't know he was gonna come up. And my titles, I pretty much put my titles as to what I'm talking about, who I'm talking about, so that people will know if that's something that they want to come over here and really like. Do I really want to go over there and listen to just Krista? You know what I'm saying? So I try to put my titles as to what I'm talking about. So yesterday, that was going to be my title. So when he came over, Mr. M, and he was like, nah, that title, this, that, and the other thing, and go get your laptop and all of this shit. I'm like, wait a minute, who the fuck this motherfucker think he is? Huh? What we doing? All this strong goddamn energy and shit. I said, whoa. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, hold on. Okay, maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, maybe it's me. But shit, don't get it motherfucking twisted. Ain't shit weak over here. Okay? I don't give a fuck what y'all ask Lemon. You better ask Lemon's ass. Y'all people see Lemon and Lemon get to cutting the fuck up, saying all kind of crazy shit to Krista and all of that other shit. But Lemon will even tell you, okay, Krista will get on my ass when I damn sure will. Okay? Now, don't push me like that. Don't do that shit. Let me stay nice. Okay? Don't let this motherfucking smile fool you. Because there's some shit behind this motherfucker. All right? Hey, Rock. Okay. Yeah, I said that right. It's still adapting. Yeah, okay. But yeah, he came over here and he was like, well, go get your laptop. Go get your, and I'm saying to myself, like, what the fuck? Who the fuck he telling what the fuck to do? I got two motherfucking niggas I was with 12, 13, 14, 19, 25 goddamn years that don't come and tell Krista what the fuck to do. Not like that. Okay, and nigga, I ain't even spent the whole goddamn day with I ain't even been on FaceTime with your ass, nigga, yet. And you gonna tell me what the fuck to do in front of my goddamn audience? Oh, okay. Hold on. I tell you what, out of respect, because one thing I try not to do is disrespect my kings. Okay. I don't do that one. Okay. But at the same motherfucking time, you gonna respect me as a goddamn queen. Huh? That's what we gonna do. So then he take it upon himself, go get your laptop. Oh, open it up and turn it on. I said, ooh. See, this some, okay, okay, you got me fucked up. And if y'all know anything about me, I'll hold that shit for a minute, won't I? I'll hold that shit for me. Oh, my boo. Oh, hey,
Hey,
pretty purple.
hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, sis, how are you?
Okay, I'm doing all right. I'm making it. I'm going through, but I'm making it. I was trying to get out the house, and I was listening to you, and I heard you say you was getting ready to have surgery. So I wanted to come in and say, you got this, and know that God got you, baby.
Yes.
And keep doing your big one, baby.
Thank you. How you feeling, boo? People been asking me about you, and I
I,
said just keep her in prayer.
yeah, I'm sis. I'm
Okay.
yeah.
All
I'm
right.
it's we gonna see. We gonna carry this thing gonna carry on to next year.
Okay.
So in the
Okay.
meantime, in between time, I want to give
Hmm.
you some love. Don't
Thank
worry about me.
you.
Don't worry about me. I'm worried
I
about
am. I
you.
can worry about you all the I want to. You'll tell me what to do.
I tell you what to do, baby. And you know you're special. Cause I ain't been on this MF for a minute. But I tell
I
you
know
what,
so
if
many people. I know, especially Pizarro. She's really been.
yeah,
Oh,
and
her and Lemon have been so like
I miss
concerned.
I miss Pizarro's birthday. Baby Pizarro, if you listen, baby, I love you, I love you, I love you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. She gonna say, that fucking bitch. No, she ain't gonna say funky bitch. That's my word. She gonna say that bitch, old raggedy ass bitch, whatever she say. Uh,
Yeah.
but
At least you laughing.
yeah, because baby, I've been doing a lot of, my emotions has been going through, but
I know it. I know it.
I I wasn't gonna come back until I got everything finalized next year, but the spirit touched my heart and said, you know what? I refuse to let Krista go. And I not wish her the best,
Right. Right.
And I love you. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I usually just take my little break from YouTube when I be
Yeah.
having them little things that I do because I
Yeah.
had lost so much weight. I usually just
Yeah.
take a break and I wasn't sharing it, but
Yeah.
um over here I've been, sharing it this time.
Yeah.
So this is a really kind of like the final one, and it's the
Yeah.
one I've been holding off to the end.
Yeah.
So
I get it and I understand.
mhm,
No matter what, when we go under, we go under. So I wanted to let you
right.
know I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank
I love
you. Thank you, boo.
you, and
Thank you.
you mean the world to me. And I want you to
No,
know that
same here. You
you
know
are
that.
special. And when I get when I'm about to get on you. When I get back, I want to know about dreads and
Girl, I was just sitting up here. You just stopped because Dread and me gonna have a goddamn fight. Cause Dread got
I'm
me
like,
fucked
who the
up.
hell is dreads?
Dread came at me real crazy like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
baby, I'm so lost. I don't know who is who and what is what. All I
I
know is I
definitely
need
gotta
to.
fill you in.
Yes, I said, you know what? It's a
It's been
lot
a
going.
lot going on,
It's
but
a
you know, it
lot
ain't
going.
nothing different than what goes on with me. You already know. Shit.
Right, your girl been just and like you said, we can't share a whole bunch. I wish I could share a whole bunch on the front scene, but I can't.
Yeah. Because you know, I
But
used to share every fucking thing
yeah,
back in
you
the
did.
day. And
You
yeah,
did. And we can't
I
do that no
think,
more, sissy. We can't do
yeah,
that
you
no
got to
more.
talk in codes and laugh
Mm,
over it and all of that and all of that. It'd be like, what? I
right,
be feeling
right.
like a fake phony bitch. I'm like, damn, I ain't
Yeah,
even a
because
fake phony.
right, when you transparent like that, you just free hearted. You just want to talk, but you can't
Yep.
do that. Cause
No,
and
you
then the
can't.
thing is, you could say a dog chase a cat and a cat chase a rat, and next thing you know, girl, that shit is doggone twisting and turn all kinds of ways. So
Right.
you just
Right.
gotta be careful. But when you talk to
Okay.
Pizarro, make sure you let her know that I said
I will.
I'm making it, and tell her happy birthday, and
Okay.
I love you guys. I love you
We
guys.
love you too, baby.
And I
You know
miss
that.
you, but I had to come in and
I'm
let you
glad you
know.
sitting there being entertained.
I'm, I'm, I'm about to go to an appointment right now, but I said, you know what? Before I start this doggone car, let me call my girl real quick and let her know what time it is. And you talking about something? What you say? Cause I still listen to y'all every now and then, not a lot, because I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, it's just a lot, baby. I'm in and out the
Yes.
hospital right now. They keep me. They don't keep me. It's just a lot
Hmm.
going on.
Yeah.
So if I can catch you guys, I catch you. But um, I always forgot what I was getting ready to say. And that's something else that since they've been doing all this stuff, I'm like, well, what did you just say? And it's a process. Is it a process or is it because we getting older, girl? Which one is it?
Child, we getting older. We getting older, child, because half the time my thoughts be all over the place and all kinds of stuff be going.
Right. Did you just? I can remember back when my kids was young. I said, "Y'all need to get that broom and mop the floor." And they said, "Well, Mama, what you mean mop the floor with the broom?" I said, "You know what the hell I meant."
Thank you. Girl, I talk so crazy. When we went to North Carolina for my niece's for Thanksgiving and to her house and stuff. Child, I was there. I was so dizzy, delirious. Half the time they was like, "What, Auntie?" If I
Yeah.
wasn't, she was like, "Auntie, is you okay? Is you getting Alzheimer's or something?" Girl,
Yeah.
when I tell you, I was calling them all each other's names. Child,
Yes.
what is your name? You right there with them
Yes.
that purple shirt on.
Right. Right. And my mom was like that. And then when I got older, my
Yeah.
my son and my nephew, my mom would always call them the same names as well, and
Yep.
they was like, "Grandma, why you do that?" And then when I got a little older, I was like, you know what? Y'all know what the hell I meant. As a matter of fact, both of y'all do it.
Girl, I was calling everybody the same names as the one nephew of mine. Everybody was the same niece. And they would just look back and be like, okay, Auntie probably talking to me.
They don't get it, baby. Trust and believe
I'd be
me.
like, get this,
Eventually,
y'all better stir this, y'all better do this, y'all. They was
right.
like, okay, Auntie. And I, child,
But the thing
listen.
is, when your
Uh,
mom and dad and aunties was doing it back in the day, you was like, "What? Are you okay, mama? You okay,
yeah, we would
auntie?"
laugh at them, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
We would laugh, be like, they
yeah,
called you so and so's name, Now it's the same stuff going on, child.
yeah,
I just be like, mm.
yeah. You get that attitude, like you know the hell I meant.
Yep, that's me. That's me.
But
But it's
you
so good to
know,
hear from you and hear your spirits is up. I
yeah,
love hearing that.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got this, sis. You got
yeah.
this.
I got this, and you got this too. And
Yes.
together, God
Yes.
got us, baby. We gonna be alright.
Okay.
We gonna do this. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Okay, baby. Take care of yourself. And if
You
I can't
too.
get my janky ass down, can you do what?
Okay, help you down. I got you. I got
Yes.
you, girl.
Much love
Okay.
to the chat and everybody that's listening. Much love to you guys. Take care, babies. Oh, and if I
Okay.
don't talk to
Uh,
you, happy holidays.
Yes, to you too, sis. You and your family.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Merry Christmas and stuff. All that great stuff. They
Okay,
sending you love in the chat too, sis.
I can't
You
see
can
the
always
chat, but
go back and.
I love you guys too. Mwah, 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 mwah. Take care, baby.
All right.
I love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Love you too. Bye bye. Okay. There we go. So, yeah. So, and shout out to everybody that's coming in. Make yourself at home. Make yourself comfortable. We're used to this over here, y'all. The videos could start one way, the middle be one way, and then the end be something else. But we going to talk about all of this shit today. Okay. We going to talk about all of this. So, uh, Homeboy came up here yesterday. Homeboy was very, very aggressive on yesterday. Okay. You can't play that shit with me. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Uh oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. CX?
Krista, Krista,
Hey, what's
Krista.
up?
Back back up to your old games, huh? Okay.
CX, what is you talking?
Uh how's
CX,
it?
what is you talking about? Just hanging
Well,
out.
I'm just trying to figure out, are you doing it to to push Lolo out the way? Are you doing it
No.
because listen, or you doing it because you know she's not gonna come up there and sit with you. We all know that. Or
Well, she came up
or
there the other day.
or do you find the young lady intimidating and you just came to stake your claim? I'm trying to figure out which one is it.
No, I like
Or
Mia.
or are you just
What?
troll? Or are you just trolling?
I'm not trolling. I was asked to come up there and I came up. I was asked to come and hang out with him on yesterday too. And I came up. If he asked me to come up, I will. I mean, I'm not doing anything, it's not like, you know, I got other things lined up to do. If I'm up, no problem. But it's not for no specific reason to put somebody else
You like
out or
that
anything.
shit. You like that shit.
Well, listen, we're just over there hanging out. All the stuff that happened, a lot of stuff got twisted up, around, inside out, and it wasn't supposed to happen like that.
You know
It wasn't.
you're not gonna be able to pull the I'm a victim card no more. That's out the window.
ZX, I'm not.
I'm just saying.
ZX,
You're
I
not.
have never tried to pull a I'm the victim card.
Yeah, it's
If
not
he
gonna work.
wrong, he wrong. And if you right, you right.
No. There is nothing. I don't think you get it. There is nothing he can say wrong, do wrong, because you open yourself up to it. So you can't even claim he's wrong because you open yourself up to it. You won't.
But
It just doesn't go together. You're wrong for talking to me like that. No, you're wrong for being back over there for the umpteenth time. That
but
part.
I never say things like that. Like when people say the way he talked to you is disrespectful, the way I always say that's just Lemon being Lemon or expressing himself. It's not. I'm not trying to.
Would you take that from any other man, or does
Well, that's why
numbers
I was
come into
just talking
play?
about this too, because I think some
Huh.
people have watched this and think that that's how things go. And I'm setting the record straight now that that's not, because I guess some people don't know how, all because Lemon might say something that others may feel is totally like crossing the line. Don't think I don't get back and let Lemon know who the hell is you talking to, you know?
Well,
So,
he's not. Again, he's not wrong if he does. You do understand that.
Yeah, well, he's just expressing himself, and I'm gonna express myself. You express
Right.
yourself one way to me, then I will express myself accordingly. But for the most part, I'm very respectful towards every and anybody, especially my black kings. I'm very, very respectful. But what you
But
won't do is, you know,
that is not a king. That's a that's a
why he's not a
prince.
king?
That's a prince. A
No,
37-year old prince.
he's a king. He's a
That's a
king.
baby boy.
God made him a
No, wait a
man.
minute.
He was born. I
No,
can't.
he's a
I ain't got nothing to do
male.
with that.
No, he's a
God said
male.
you're a man, just like he.
What? All right,
When my mama
define
had me, he said
define.
you're a lady. You're a queen.
No. Your mama said you're a girl and he's a
No, I
boy,
said God.
but
I'm talking about God. When God created the man, he made
male,
him a king. When
a
he created
male.
the woman, he made well, okay, when he made the male, he made him a king. And
Right,
when he
right,
created the
right.
female, he
I
made
want you
her
to
a queen.
define. I want you to define what exactly do you consider a man?
Well, there's different things.
Well, no,
Number
I want
one,
you. Yeah, yeah.
you have a male body part that God gave you.
That's a
Okay.
male. That's a
That's the
male.
first
No,
that's the
no,
first
no,
thing.
no. That's a male.
Right. That's a male.
A male.
Mhm.
I want you to define
And the second thing
what a
is
man
when you
is.
protect, when you protect and when you
Okay.
provide, I consider
Bingo.
that right.
Okay, go ahead. That's
For
one.
your for the people that God has put in your life to protect
That's
and provide for.
that's
Now you
two.
can't every man is not a king and the protector to every single person. Okay. But the people that God put in your life, God has, you know what I mean? He does his work.
Let's not do
So
God. Let's
those
not
are
add God. Let's not do God.
okay, cool, no problem.
Let's
So
just
my
talk about the definition of a man. Now, see, when
yeah.
I, as a man, look at
Mhm,
other brothers, there's certain criteria
mhm.
that you have to meet in order to be considered a man. Having a dangalang don't make you a man. That don't make you a man. That just makes you a male. But they're providing for your loved ones. Before you can get to your loved ones, Krista, you got to be able to provide for yourself. So I'm
Right.
asking you because I want to understand just exactly what you consider to be a man or a king.
Mhm. Right. The person that's and the person that respect women. Those are big things for me.
Respect little boys respect their mamas and their aunties and their
Well,
cousins.
not all of them. Some
No,
of them can
well,
be
and okay,
disrespectful.
well, look, that begins at
Mhm.
childhood. That begins at
Right.
childhood. Yeah,
Yeah.
respect your mother,
But
respect your
those are the
sister.
basic things that I look for.
Oh, but it's so much more,
I don't
Krista.
overthink the process because I'm always making sure that I'm acting like a lady, like the lady that God has
Well,
created me to be.
and that's my
So
point.
I don't waste a lot
That's
of
my
time on
point.
what the male should do, unless it's a male that's trying to come into my life. Now I'm looking at,
But
okay, is he living up to those standards that
then you
I look for
say
in a king?
last night you said you were gonna bring that little boy home with you. He was gonna come stay with you. Now,
Not a
uh,
little boy, and we were just talking and we having fun. We was throwing some things out
now, do
at
you
the
want a
crowd.
man? I'm just asking. Do you want a man that has his own kitchen and pots, or do you want to bring a man into your kitchen? See, there's a
Well, see,
difference.
I don't have a problem with a guy staying with his parents.
Oh,
If you and
I
your
never, I
parents,
never brought that up. I never brought that up. But since you went down that
well,
road, go
because
ahead.
you said, don't you want a man that has his own kitchen and pots and pans? So
Well,
that
no,
means
no,
you're
I
saying
never said
either he's
nothing.
living with another woman or
No,
he's still
there,
at home with his parents. So
no, I
that's why I
never
just
said
said,
that.
well,
I never said that. There are men who are independent who live in rooming houses. There are men who are
oh yeah,
independent
I
who
got a
are
cousin that live in a rooming
in
house,
in
and
the
my dad ran
military.
one. My dad
and
ran one.
they're in the military or drive trucks, and they
Mhm.
don't have a steady home, but they are self sufficient. So there's a broad definition. But since you brought it up about living with your mama, I mean, how do you truly? I mean, how old do you or should you be that you, as a man, should get out of your mama's house?
Well, that all depends on that person and their parents or their
No, no,
parents.
no, no.
Yeah, that's
There's
not
a
up to Krista
there. No,
because if
I'm
I had my
asking.
choice, like my nieces and nephews, now they're always welcome here, and some of them
No,
is in their
I'm.
40s.
No, don't dance around it. I'm just trying to see,
Mhm.
as men, we have a standard before you could be a part of the club. Before you can stand in your manhood, there's certain things we as men have to do, and one of them
Mm.
is get out your mama and daddy house.
Mm,
But
no.
then again,
Well, I mean, you
but
can move
then,
out your parents' house and go live with another lady, or make a
but
life with a lady,
that's
or
just change.
you
No, no,
know.
no, no. Let me help
But
you. Let me help you. And
mhm.
and man, child, they do that. They move from their mama house to their new mama house that they just happen to be screwing. That's not a man. That woman just picked up another child.
Well, I don't know if that's true because, like, I mean, like the first guy I was with, um, he had been out here on the streets and stuff, hustling since he was 13, providing and doing stuff for. They were at their mom's house, but he was helping their mom do stuff, if you know what I mean. You know, he was a street person. He got with
A
me,
hustler that ain't got no property. That mean you been hustling,
but
wasting time, ain't
well, he
got
was
no
young.
money.
He was young. He was
But
young,
now
but he
he
was
in his
still in and out of his mama's house.
at
Now, when
40
he
or
got with
50.
me and
Right.
him got together. But when I first met him, he was still he was still, I would pick him up from his mother's house. You know what I'm saying? He hustled and stuff, but he was coming out of his mom. I would pick him up from his mom's house. And when him
Yeah,
and I
that
got together, he was a good provider, me and him, for us. I didn't
right,
He actually
right.
got upset with me that I was even wanted to work. He didn't want me to work or anything.
Even
Every situation is
you
different. Some might say,
you do
she
know,
can't. Where's
even in the
TMO's in the
jungle,
chat?
the lion is always kicked out of the pack. Uh, every male lion has to prove himself by living on his own. Girls are different, and I think that women who nurture, it's like breastfeeding a 12-year-old. At a certain point, like get that boy a hamburger. You shouldn't be breastfeeding no 12-year-old. You shouldn't be breastfeeding no 6-year-old. I know it feels good to you, mom, and but at a certain point, you got to take your titty out of his mouth, and so he can be a man. So that's women. Like I don't try to tell women what it is to be a woman. Some women say you ain't a real woman till you give birth. Some women say you ain't a real woman
Hey, Mr.
until
Williams.
you
Yeah.
do certain things as a woman, right? And that's cool. That's women shit. But when it comes to man shit, I think women dilute it and so that they can be comfortable
Yeah, I don't see her.
and accepting.
No, I just think that everybody, um, TMO, I got to make sure that you're not blocked. Um, but I am getting a text too about you, sis. I'm gonna take care of that once I get off of here. I just think everybody has their ideal of how they want to live their life, and that's their choice, and how they want to handle things.
I know
I
we're
just
not
don't
talking
judge
about that.
people.
We're not talking about your life and choices. We're just talking about
Hmm.
definitions. Just a
Yeah, but
definition.
I mean, to say that a person that stays at home with their parent, whether it's
You
both
brought
parents or
that
just
up.
one of the
You
parents,
brought that up. You brought that up.
right? But I'm
But go
just
ahead.
saying, it's not to say that they're less than a yes, I do. I see. Yeah, I see Chill speaking to her. That's why I was like, is she in here? I gotta check that. Do what I gotta do for that. But I don't. I just don't consider that to be that a person is less than a man because even if they live at home with one of their sisters or brothers, I don't know. I just don't. That's just my ideal of it. I mean, every situation is different. I mean, my thing is if you okay with, you might got a guy that he might have three girlfriends, and he might spend a night at all three of their houses. Why would you be out here paying rent, paying $1,000 a month for rent or $2,000 a month for rent when you know two of the nights you enjoy going over to mama's house, three of the nights you at the three different ladies' house. I mean, so why you just giving away money? You could be putting it in the bank, saving it, and when you decide on one of them ladies or a new lady, now you got something to offer.
Do
So
you
I'm
know
just saying every
why?
situation is different
Uh, uh,
to me. To me,
well,
every
let me say
situation.
this, and I'll drop down. Let me say
Mhm.
this: when black women in particular lower the standard, then they harm the whole community. When you make excuses for piss poor behavior and a lack of motivation, and you still find a way to make it right, you actually hold the whole community down because you lower the bar instead of raising the bar for our daughters. And as a father of a daughter, I
Mhm.
taught her I taught her certain things to be
Right.
independent. To be
Right.
independent. Don't rely on nobody but daddy. If that man can do it, he can do it. But if he can't, you make sure you can do it. You understand?
Right.
And not
Mhm.
be relying on certain things. I think
Mhm.
I think that
But everybody's situation is different.
and I mean
I'm not gonna. I've
that's an
had
easy out.
brothers.
It's an easy out. And I
Well,
get
I'm
it.
just saying, ZX. I think when life will teach you some things, and one thing that life will teach you is when to speak and when not to, and things to speak on and things not to, because you
Did
never
you
know where you're going to
did
end
you
up.
turn 50
No, no,
did you
but
turn
no, no. Let me
55
just.
yet?
Let me just. Yes, I did.
Okay, you
Uh,
you you
Wait,
you are
ZX. You got to
double
let me
nickels. Go
finish.
go
Gotta let
ahead.
me finish. Okay. So I have, in my 55 years living here on earth, there were times where, because I'm not perfect, I've said, I want a man, he got to do this and they got to be this way and that way before me and him get together. However, I found myself falling in love with some guys that was not what I said I wanted. And although me and them two guys, you know, um, had whatever we had that went on, it taught me to be the woman that I am. Okay. And in between that, I've had brothers and uncles and boy cousins that have been in different situations that wasn't as, you know, wealthy or as this is what, every woman want, where I could tell them, now I'll tell them, now this is what ladies like, this is what we want y'all to do, and all of that. But they found themselves in different situations. One thing I will never do, and one thing I never did, was turn my back on my brothers, my guy cousins that didn't had to come and stay with me. Um, None of that, because it's not that they just want to be this way. Sure, maybe some of them could work a little harder, but all because it just don't happen that way, or they're not out here. God bless the man and the child that got their own, of course. But sometimes it just don't go like that.
Let me say
Sometimes it
something.
takes for a
As a
person to get with
man,
somebody else,
as a
Go
man,
ahead.
as a man, I got my
Hmm.
own. And I won't
Right.
settle for a woman who doesn't meet my standard. I'm not going to
Right.
lower, hold on. I'm not going to lower my standard because I have need of company or need of something that only a woman can provide me. I'm not going to lower my standard. I'm not going to make excuses for a lack of motivation either.
Right. Hey, sis.
So therefore, you put yourself in a position, and so you don't need to rely.
I'm on my panel right now. Oh. Can I? They give me about a half hour. Okay. Jesus. Bye. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. My family. I apologize. I didn't get a chance to call nobody because I was determined to get on here early. So they've been blowing my phone up. Got me
Well,
up early.
anyway, just remember you will be no victim, and he
Oh
does
my
no
God. I
wrong.
never said that. CX.
No, and there is nothing. Here's the most important part. He does no wrong. He does no wrong. Anything he says or does is acceptable. And the
To
reason
who? To who?
is based on you lowering the bar.
No, I will never ever say that everything Lemon does is acceptable because when it ain't, no, no, no.
Then then you get a couple of days of content out of it.
I don't give a hoot what he get out of it, but I'm gonna let him know. You ain't been watching everything the last couple of days. No, no, no.
I wake up and I'll see you, and I'll
Oh
see you up
yeah,
there,
yeah.
and
My plan was Mr. Williams just to tell her I'm gonna call her back. I know it's it.
all right. I'm gonna go. You enjoy your day. Not a
All
good
right,
luck.
ZX. Thanks
Not
for
a good
coming
luck.
up.
All right.
What do
Have
you
a good
mean?
one.
Okay, ZX. All
Not a
right,
good
we don't
look.
compensate.
I mean, if you
It's
got a
not.
friend, if you got any girlfriends that are encouraging you, they are not your
I'm
friends.
solo dolo.
It's not a good look, and only a friend would tell you that.
Well,
Have a
I'm
good day.
enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. You know, if I feel like I'm enjoying myself, and if anybody step out of line with me, I don't have a problem with letting them know. Excuse me, don't talk to me that way, or don't handle me that way. You know. So back to um this. What happened with Mr. M? Okay. Um, I found him to be a little bit too. You don't know me like that to be like so pushy and bossy. You know what I'm saying? So when he was saying that, and I think it like kind of like even made some of my people feel a witch way, you know. Um, like I said, that's all in getting to know a person. That's all in um, then you learn how to treat a person. You learn what to say to a person. You learn to different things like that. So when he was doing all of that yesterday, I was like, yeah, see, that's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me because you don't know me like that. Then there throughout the night, there were some other things. So when I was dumped, it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay to be dumped. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay, no problem. You ever had you ever had somebody, tell you F off and you be like, ooh, thank you, no problem. I'll do just that. You okay? As a matter of fact, you want to watch? Okay. So it wasn't really my cup of tea. It wasn't really my cup of tea. And then with everything last night and everything, like I said, out of respect for him, I won't say everything, but because I don't do that. If you ask me not to do something, I ain't gonna do it. But I just wanted to let y'all know, yeah, that's what happened. So I got dumped, but it's okay because you can't talk to me that way. Okay. Number one, you don't know what's going on in my life. You don't know that I ain't good with computers and stuff like that. That's why that laptop is still sitting in there in that box. Well, I'm not dumping you because you owe me. Right, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, you know how many people really thought that me and you really, they was like, I thought you and Mr. Williams really was. Like, what happened with y'all? I was like, what? I said, that's my secret. But yeah, I owe you a phone. I got you. Maybe once I get your phone, then you'll give me my phone call. But that's another subject. We're gonna leave that right there. So, um, so that's what happened with Mister. Okay. Um, and I'm sure throughout, y'all know, we'll kind of revisit this subject. I'm trying to go on along. I did get trolled last night. Shout out to Benzone. Okay. Benzone heard about the surgery that I was having. And so she hit the panel last night. Let her keep. Okay. And thanks for my roses if I didn't say so. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Benzone had heard about the surgery last night. So Benzone trolled me. Okay. Benzone don't think I know that. Benzone trolled me, but I found it to be very, very welcoming. Um, it was nice to laugh with Benz, us not yelling, hollering, screaming at each other. Um, I really miss Benz. I do. I miss like just chilling. Benz is cool ass people. Okay. So that was really nice, even though I was being trolled yesterday. It really caught me off guard because Living was like, wait a minute, we got company. Hold on. And he was like, oh, Benz, I was like, oh boy, do I speak? Because, y'all know I speak to everybody when they come. And I'm like, do I speak? Don't I speak? I don't know. I said, well, I'll just speak anyway. And what can a person do? Tell me, bitch, don't speak to me or don't speak back or say, who the fuck you talking to? I mean, what can they do? Okay. So I went on and spoke and she had said, well, do you mind if since you having that, I'll pay the plane ticket for Lemon to come there and take care of you. Okay. And I'm like, what? You came up here to say something to me? I was like, huh? What's going on? you know? So she was like, yeah, so he could come out. You gonna need some help, you know. But most of the people over here, you guys already know that for the last 2 months, we've been getting everything set up for my niece to come here and take care of me. Um, but I thought that was so sweet. And even when Lemon said, yeah, I could come and make some of my favorite dishes, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I can only imagine living here cooking for us. That would be like the coolest, cutest thing. But um, I do appreciate it, even though I know it was a troll move, and that's okay. But I just thought that was cool. Um, and thank you, Biz, for coming up. Thank you for even giving me a laugh in the middle of the night. With everything that's going on, I am trying to stay as positive as possible um, about everything. Am I a little nervous? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Everything else that I have had done has gone just like they said. They basically told me, okay, you're going to be out of commission for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a couple of days, or this or that. And it has gone just like that. Excuse me. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Black Pearl, and everybody that's coming in. So with this one, they're expecting that I'll be down. I'm supposed to be in the hospital for 3 days. They're saying 2 to 3 days. They're saying it all depends, but they're saying 2 to 3 days. Because what's happening is going to be happening in the afternoon. That's kind of like where the 2, maybe 3 days, because I'm learning even with this relationship, the new guy, Mr. M thing. I don't know. Do you count the day of or don't you? What was that? I wasn't aware you were having surgery. Hope all goes well. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, um, and then they're estimating that I may be down for like about 2 weeks, tops. But I'm one of those. I'm a provider. I'm a survivor. I won't go give up. I'm one of them strong ass people. So I know I got this. Um, I will be keeping in touch through one of my sis here on YT, to let you guys know how I'm doing. But um, I'll be in and out to say hello or something like that. Okay. Um, it is. They did say that it's going to require um, a lot of the strong stuff, because there's going to be some pain involved in healing. So I may be kind of like knocked out. From the things that I've had in the back, I was knocked out. Okay. I was barely, child. I would open my eyes and be like, oh, okay. Clunk, clunk, right back out, you know. So that's pretty much, I kind of like know what that's all going to be about. Well, my prayers are with you, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Williams. So that's what's going on. But I thought that was so cool. So, yes, y'all, I got trolled yesterday by Benzone. Shout out to Benzone. I still love you. Um, I still care about you. As a YT, sits on here. Of course, want nothing but the best for you. Just great, great, great stuff. And so far from what I hear, you're doing good. So that's always a plus. I did get cussed out. Like I said, I got cussed out by Reed. Now Reed's thing is, now Krista, I didn't, come up there and I wasn't saying it like this. Now you didn't came on here and you didn't cuss me out. You didn't flip the fuck out. You didn't did all of that. Okay, so me and Reed got into a little shouting match. You know what, y'all? I'm subscribed to Reed, of course, but I go over there every now and then and listen in, and especially, if she has certain things in her title and stuff like that, or of course, if y'all saying, did y'all hear Reed? And this and that. So I make sure I do go over. But for the most part, I ain't never really got into nothing with Reed about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. Then I had some lady came up there yesterday. Now, according to her, no, she said it was her first time on a panel. Cause I was finna say, how in the fuck she knows so much about me? And she talking about it was her first time over there at Lemons. No, she said it was her first time on the panel. Cause she got to talking and she was letting Lemon know, yeah, shit, I think you kind of fine. I think you kind of handsome. I like the way you talk, you know, and all of that. And she got to, of course, he got to, yeah, well, can you believe? Because Krista, when I was supposed to go see Krista didn't do this, and Krista won't do that, and Krista. So she was like, shit, you really like him like that, girl? Please, I would have been and gave him some. And I'm like, shit, bitches that go around catching flights and planes and trains and automobiles and taxi cabs and Ubers and Lyfts to give another nigga some pussy, that's a loose pussy glad to have a motherfucker up in it. I'm not one of them loose pussy bitches. I have never, ever been her. I have never, ever. I will sit here, flirt, laugh, talk with your ass. Shit, they used to say that, call me that in the bars. Back in the day, we used to go to the bars. They used to call me a tease. They used to say, she'll sit here and talk your ass to damn death and all of that shit. Shit, you could have talked your ass up on some pussy some damn where else and really got you some. This one ain't gonna do nothing, take your goddamn telephone. She ain't gonna call you back. And she ain't gonna give you no pussy. Yeah, that's me. Number one, I got mine at home. Okay. I'm only out here because that motherfucker done pissed me the fuck off, and I want to be up in the presence of a nigga's company. I want some fucking male energy around me, and it ain't his goddamn ass, not tonight. So I'm out at the bar with my cousins now. We having a good goddamn time. Fuck it. Okay? But you can't have my pussy. No, I don't go around just giving out pussy like that. That's just never been my thing, y'all. That ain't never been my thing. Shout out to the women. Shit, y'all go around here just giving out pussy. Every time a man take you to Starbucks or McDonald's, you say, oh, okay, come get some. Got some pussy for you, motherfucker. Nah, I ain't her. By the time you get to my goddamn pussy, you be like the other niggas. You ain't going no goddamn where. Okay? I didn't work too goddamn hard for this. Good. Good. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be. But all of that, just buy me a happy meal. Because I always wanted one as a child, and my parents couldn't afford it. So now you think you getting ready to give me a goddamn happy meal, and I'm finna in return give you my pearls and my goods when I can leave your ass every goddamn night just thinking about me and holding your goddamn dick? Not me. Nope. I never ever want to be roasted by what? I am not that bad. But you can't go around just giving out your pussy like that. They don't know what they missing. Krista, I am not that one, y'all. I've never been her. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like, well, what's wrong with sending that nigga back home holding his dick? He'd be all right. Now you gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I don't want." I mean, I did talk sexy to him all night long, and his dick. Oh, you can tell that print is printing, and so now I gotta go and just go lay down. That nigga ain't paid nan goddamn bill. He ain't took out nan damn bag of garbage. I mean, this nigga ain't even washed the goddamn vehicle. He ain't even, run the vacuum over the goddamn car floors. And he gets some pussy? No. A cosign. I cosign. You cosign with my message 100. Yeah. No, nigga, you got to work for this. You ain't getting ready to just get my goddamn pussy. But see, it takes for a woman to know and value, okay, her body. And especially that girl down there. That bitch is powerful. That bitch right there could get you a ring. That bitch could get you a nigga with a nice bank account that'll say, baby, come on, go with me to the bank, bring your driver's license so I can put you on the account. Yeah, that bitch down there could get you a goddamn new goddamn vehicle. And you gonna waste it and give it to a motherfucker that's gonna take you to McDonald's or motherfucking Starbucks talking about I'm gonna step you up one, I'm gonna take you to Starbucks and McDonald's. You fuck around, lady, I'm gonna take your ass to Burger King instead of McDonald's. And now I'm supposed to give you some pussy when I could give it to somebody else that could take it and really make it worth something. And no, you gotta think more correct of yourself. Okay? See, I think, yeah. Hey NTV, what's up, baby? Yeah, see, I know what she bring. Okay. Don't I'll sit there and smile and flirt with you. Now, see, they try to call me a hoe and shit out here. They be like, you whore, you prostitute, you this, you that, bitch. You ain't seen me hoe or prostitute. No type of way on here. Not nan type of way. I flirt. I talk a gang of shit. Sure will. Make a motherfucker feel like he just got him some. Okay? Sure will. But in the meantime, you ain't had my motherfucking pussy. Hell no. Nah. It don't work like that. But I've always been that way. They should be so lucky to be exactly. And that's what we got to go back to. We got to go back to allowing men to know who the prize is. Okay, we the motherfucking prize. Okay, they just jealous. Okay, what's up, baby? Yeah, we the motherfucking prize, nigga. Your dick is not the motherfucking prize. Okay, no, no, no. Mm-mm. That's not the prize here. I am. Okay, this motherfucking pearl that you want to see drop is. This is the motherfucking prize over here. You need to be running, tripping, falling over shit this way. Mm-hmm. Y'all think I don't know that shit? I know y'all somewhere talking about, well, how come? I can hear it now. Well, how come when it comes to Lemon, you let Lemon talk to you and you let Lemon say this and that? Lemon know how far to go. Trust me. Just like Krista know how far to go with Lemon. I know how far to go. I ain't gonna say I won't test it a little bit because y'all, when I tell y'all with them text messages, I was really testing that motherfucker's patience. Okay. Talent. What's up, talent? I was really testing goddamn Lemon's goddamn. I didn't even realize it until he really, really got to saying it. I was like, let me go back and see just how, you know how you, when you in the moment and you just texting shit and send, send, send. I was like, shit, you better be glad you didn't answer your goddamn telephone. I would have said something else. But in the meantime, send, send. I went back and read them goddamn messages. I was like, damn, Krista, you owe that nigga an apology like a motherfucker. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I said, damn, I kept on yesterday like, I'm really sorry. I'm I am I am really, really sorry about this shit. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I learned the hard way not to ever try. Wait a minute. Let me get the real way you said that. I learned the hard way not to ever try and out text a woman. And that's the thing. I'm not big on texting. I ain't big on that. Mm-mm. I am not big on it. But I have been the last couple of days. Y'all, I was trying his goddamn. I said to myself, anything I thought about was that messy ass role talking about, you know what, Krista? In order for us to really understand what's going on with you and Lemon, girl, we need to know what's in the text messages. I'm like, oh, hell no. Ro is messy as fuck. Nah, Ro, we ain't finna do that one. Mm-mm. We ain't finna do that one. Hell no. Ain't nobody gonna know that. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Them text messages is not nice. Y'all, I better get the fuck up out of here. I enjoyed y'all. I've been enjoying y'all the last couple of days. I have really, really been enjoying myself over at Lemons. I think tonight he's having some type of drinking live. Um, yeah, I'll just wait for him to give me the okay, you know, so that others aren't offended, so that others can come up and, you know, have their time, you know, over there. I do think, to be honest, and I know somebody has said something to me the other day, and they was like, well, why did you talk to Lolo like that? She's going through something right now. Here's the thing. First of all, I didn't know she was going through nothing because I don't watch her. I unsubscribe to her. Okay. So I didn't know she was going through nothing. But when she came up and Lemon made the little statement, which I didn't know he was gonna say, and he was like, "Guess who coming to Vegas, y'all? Krista." Okay, and I'm like, "Whoop." So I'm just as shocked. I'm like, "Oh, okay." You know, shit, you never know. By February, shit, shit, it's gonna be all good. You never know. Shit, I got family in Vegas. I can go to Vegas any goddamn time I want to. Okay. But anyway, and they said that she was down there in the chat. I ain't going then. And I'm saying to myself, in other words, bitch, like if I go to that motherfucker, big ass Vegas, the only motherfucker I'm gonna be looking for is your motherfucking ass in a goddamn wheelchair with a goddamn red or orange flag in the back of your goddamn ass, riding down the goddamn street in a goddamn hub around. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You ain't that goddamn important to me. Now, see, that's what the fuck I wanted to say. But I kept all of that to my goddamn self. Okay? So I interpret it by just saying, Lolo, it ain't that motherfucking deep. I ain't did that motherfucking much to you. First of all, you've been called out and said things worse than that by people right here on this motherfucker. So for you to sit there and act like you already acting like a goddamn kid, talking about, I don't want to be on the same panel with her. Bitch, you 55 goddamn years old. The fuck you mean? Why? Because you can't control your mouth? Why? Because that's what kids do? I ain't no goddamn kid. I ain't been a kid in over, shit, what, about 40 something years? Okay. That part. Would you say Miss Krista sounds better? Yeah. I don't like that type of shit. Cause bitch, I ain't did shit that damn bad to you. Now I get it. Shit, I ain't fucking with you, Chris. I ain't going to your goddamn channel. No motherfucking problem. Okay? You ain't gotta come to my goddamn channel. But all of this stupid shit, don't talk to me. Don't sit next. That's what kids do. You ever had like your nieces and nephews or y'all that been blessed to actually have real your own children. I could just speak from nieces and nephews because I don't have any of my own children. Or your kids, your daughters and sons now. Everybody got to get in the back seat of the car, and you got the one little boy or the little girl talking about, "Don't touch me, don't look at me, don't do this, don't do that, Mom, Dad." That's some kid shit. The fuck, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. I ain't no goddamn kid. I know how to get right in the goddamn car with another grown motherfucking adult, look that goddamn way out the goddamn window, or stare motherfucking forward and not talk to your ass. So if I can do that in a goddamn vehicle, you know good and damn well I can do it in the privacy of my home and you in your motherfucking home. The fuck I'm finna sit here and act like I'm fucking 6 and 7 goddamn years old. That's the motherfucking problem. You refuse to grow the fuck up. At some motherfucking point, you're going to have to grow up. You're going to have to grow up and act like the woman that God made you to be. Because right now you acting like a fucking kid. And then people like, oh, well, she's going through because of her mom. Okay, I understand. That's a very, very sensitive time. I understand. Man, that ain't no fucking joke. Been there. Okay? Been there. To lose your mom, to lose your dad, hell, to lose 2 of your younger fucking siblings, to lose one of your older motherfucking siblings. Been there. I know what that's like. I know what death is like. It ain't no fucking joke. And at the same goddamn time, it comes a time that you say shit. Once you start seeing that shit and that it's a motherfucking reality, You can start saying shit. I don't give a fuck who don't fucking like me. I'm gonna start loving on every motherfucking body. I ain't gotta bring you to my goddamn house and this, that, and the other thing. But at the end of the motherfucking day, death is real. Okay? And each and every last one of us gonna have to get the fuck up out of here. So what I'm not getting ready to do is risk my motherfucking soul going to hell because you choose not to fucking like me. And now I'm finna match your motherfucking energy and put some goddamn hate and shit in my goddamn heart. No, I'm not. No, I don't roll like that, Doc. Fuck that. I done seen people right here on YouTube. And I can remember people, and people still tell me that to this day. Remember, you used to always tell people, don't let YouTube send your soul to hell. I said, yeah, and maybe I should start reminding people of that again. I done seen people right here on YouTube get so wrapped up, tied up, tangled up in other people's beefs and fights that they hate other people, and the people ain't never did shit to them. I know personally there were people on here I ain't never did shit to. Never even had the pleasure of even being in their company, in their presence. They barely allowed me to watch their goddamn videos. And they went off YouTube and into the another land with hate in their heart towards Krista. And Krista ain't never did a motherfucking thing to him. Ain't that about a bitch? Now you got to go and stand before God with hate in your heart for somebody you never even knew, somebody you never even had a fucking problem with, somebody damn, you didn't even get the opportunity to say, you know what, Krista, fuck you, you fat bitch. You just took somebody else's motherfucking situation and rolled the fuck out with it. And now the next time you look up, you're going to be standing before the creator. You see how that worked? It's not fucking worth it, y'all. Somebody do something to you here on YouTube, let that shit go. Who gives a fuck? We right here on YouTube. Y'all can say, Krista, forgive everybody. So a couple of people said, you just forgive everybody. This person did this, that person. You're not getting ready to remind me of why me and another motherfucker fell out. I don't need you to remind me of a damn thing. And that's basically what I tell people. I don't need you to remind me of nothing. You talk to that person did this. I don't give a fuck. Me talking to that person has nothing to do with you. If you want to sit back and hold hatred and resentment and all of that shit in your fucking heart your whole time on this bitch, go ahead. I don't know where life and death is for me. Some of y'all that sit around here and do shit and say shit. That's why I tell y'all, don't be putting certain shits on me. Don't be sitting back talking about, Krista, you can't walk, bitch. You in a wheelchair. Don't put that shit on me. I send that energy right back to you. And to them you love, times 10. Okay? You could be up in this motherfucker dancing, flopping around, doing the boogaloo, all types of motherfucking shit. It takes a second for an accident to happen. And don't forget, it was some energy sent your way, and to them that you love, that's going to affect your way of getting around. Energy is real. What you put out here in the universe and when it returns to your ass is real. That's why I ain't just sitting around picking on motherfuckers. Talking about, I ain't got shit to do today except pick with this motherfucker. Nah, I ain't finna do it. Now, if you pick with me and you say some crazy shit to me, okay, I'm gonna defend myself. Hell, God gave the animals a right to defend themselves. He gave each animal a way to defend themselves. That motherfucking lion could pull up on a goddamn porcupine if he want to. Talking about, yeah, I'm finna eat this motherfucker because I'm bigger than this motherfucker and everything else. What the fuck he finna do with me with his motherfucking nose on the goddamn ground, short ass motherfucking legs? Here I am, the king of the goddamn jungle, and I'm finna approach this motherfucker. That motherfucking porcupine will get the feeling that goddamn fear of this motherfucker. Oh, look at this big motherfucker coming to me. Boosh! Take them goddamn needles, shoot it in that motherfucker's face. That motherfucker be in so much goddamn pain, but he can't take his goddamn paws and just pick them motherfuckers out. Just gotta sit there and take that shit. That's their way of defending themselves. Karma and energy is real. Okay, the remix. What's up, baby? Okay, you reap what you sow for real. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better look around on this motherfucker and see what the hell is going on. Folks that sat on this motherfucker and played with my friend Mary's death, and God would tell me, just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I say, well, you know what, Lord? They keep saying it, so I'm going to send it back their way times 10. You going to feel some hurt from death that's going to be about ready to take your ass the fuck up out of here. Keep playing with it. Keep teasing me. Keep on making up lies on me. You going to feel some shit. You want to keep calling me this, that, and the other motherfucking thing. Watch what happens. Y'all better pay attention. No, I ain't no witch. No, I ain't this, that, and the other thing. But I am a child of God. I know sometimes I know I say curse words. I know I do all of that. I know I fight back. And when I fight back, it might be a little bit different than some motherfuckers. Okay? But at the same time, I don't just pick with nobody. I try to follow peace with you. Even if me and you didn't call each other a bunch of fat, funky bitches, raggedy bitches. You stupid bitch. You stupid too. Okay, we both stupid. Okay, we done with that shit. That's over. Because I'm not finna keep on calling you a stupid bitch. And 20 other people then called you that. You know, okay. I'm just gonna let you have that shit. Bitch, fight your damn self. Hit yourself. Slap yourself. Okay? Now you out here think you talking to Krista and you don't get a response from Krista. Krista looking at your ass like you crazy. Like some of these other raggedy bitches. You know, kind of like I do lard ass. Lard ass every now and then. Lard ass still be over there obsessed with Krista. This bitch did websites and all types of shit on me back in the day. I was like, look at this crazy bitch. You mean to tell me this stupid, dumbass bitch every time somebody in a goddamn fight with Krista, hey, guess what I know about Krista? Come here with my lard ass. Here we go. Here come lard ass. To tell people, so this bitch been following me around this goddamn internet and been obsessed with me for over 15, 14, 20 goddamn years. Sick. Just sick. I can't get nothing out the bitch. The bitch get goddamn SSI. I can't get shit out of them. I can't even take your ass to goddamn court. You know? Then is this new wrinkle bitch on this motherfucker. Obsessed. Another one obsessed with Krista. And it's like, damn. If you're going to be a fan, go ahead, be a goddamn fan. Then you got these other ones, they know so much about me. I don't even know who the fuck they is. And they telling me I'm Jennifer, or I'm Tiana, or I'm Talika. Okay. And what you want, honey? I just want to call you a bitch and tell you that you stupid for letting Lemon talk to you that way. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now, so what you want me to say to you, sweetie? Well, you're dumb. Ain't you going to say something back to me? No, because I don't know who you is. You ain't got no channel for me to go and check out. It was some stupid clown that came up there yesterday because me and Reed is into it. Now this motherfucker, a whole motherfucking man. He want to come up there and ask Lemon, can he borrow Lemon's back chat to talk to Krista? Well, if you know anything about Krista, if you pay attention, it takes for the panel host, the host, to say, Krista, read the back chat. I don't read the back chat, the front chat. I don't read none of that shit unless I'm told to. Cause I ain't got no. I listen. I ain't got nobody down in the audience that can't get in touch with me through text message to tell me something that they need to ask the host where I'm sitting. Excuse me, can I borrow your back chat to put a message in to Krista? I don't have them kind of problems. Mm-mm. Nothing wrong with having admirers, right? You right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, totally normal, right? But if you admire me, just admire me. You know what I'm saying? If you kind of like, bitch, I can't stand your ass, but I just, you know, you get some motherfuckers. I can't stand this goddamn Lemon and Krista. YouTube cameras be making me laugh. She be like, I'm not covering that shit. I'm not. Well, she don't say shit. Y'all know she don't talk like that. She be like, I'm not doing this Krista and Lemon stuff. Y'all already know what's gonna go on. Her, it's a few of y'all. Y'all be like, nope. This crazy shit between them two motherfuckers over there, And then you get some people, they be like, hell yeah, let's go. And I don't even be knowing what's finna happen. But I just go ahead because that's all I can do. It would be worse. It would be the same thing in private, obviously. But it's just done out in front of y'all. It just is what it is. You know, some people they like that shit. Some people be like, oh my God, I get my fucking life. Some people be like, shit, these two wackos. Okay. But anyway, y'all, that's what's going on. I didn't talk to y'all enough. It's been 2 hours. Fuck that. I can't do this free shit, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay for my StreamYard to my sis. You'll be back to being able to use your keys. Cause this free shit and trying to I talk too damn long. I'm subject to come on this motherfucker and think I'm gonna be on here for 15 or 20 minutes. Shit, I'll be on this motherfucker for 3, 4, 5 goddamn hours. Okay, still running my damn mouth. You know, so that free shit, 20 hours, that's for motherfuckers ain't got that much to say. So yeah, we gonna go ahead, we gonna do our free time, however that go. And then we gonna go ahead and send these motherfuckers $45 and tell them hook us up, get this goddamn duck off the goddamn screen. Let me be able to put my comments back over in the corner. Cause every time, cause it, it got the little thing there. It says show comments on stage. I'm like, oh yeah, let me do that. Shit. The motherfuckers like, yeah, you need to upgrade. Matter of fact, we got 5 more days. We holding a special. 50% off. And you know what I don't understand about that damn 50% off that they offering? Why you gotta pay a whole goddamn year? What? Wait a minute. Give me 50% off for a month. Can I get 1 month 50% off? You know what I'm saying? Because I can go and borrow $20. You know, shit. But that 45, man, every time I got to get these people $45, I'll be also bad. Listen. Shit. And I think they did something to my phone because I would have been able to go vertical and then like sometime do the panel like some people do. But when I go vertical, people can't hear me. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that something? So, it is what it is. In which I would be perfect candidate for verticals because I don't really get panels. I don't really get a lot of people up here. You know what I'm saying? That part. But yeah, the last couple of days has really been enjoyable. I don't know if Lemon gonna have me over on the panel today. I don't know. We got you, Miss Krista. Aw, that's so sweet. And thank you for being a member. Still learning the ropes, okay? Thank you. Man, y'all was so fucking nice to me for my birthday. Listen. Shout out to ODS, Pizarro, and a couple other. I was like, damn, I had talked to Chill Thanksgiving. I was like, chill. I was like, people still sending me cash apps and stuff. He was like, oh, there you go. He was like, yeah, what you calling them? They was still, they had y'all cash apps posted, you and Tracy and, some of the other ladies. He's like, because I was in and out listening to them. And I was like, I was wondering. So shout out to some of y'all. Shout out to I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That motherfucking party line sector, however it go, Benji's is the place to be, all over there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for coming through. Shout out to my bookie Janet. Okay. I ain't got nothing to do with all of this other stuff, all that other stuff. Whether I was here or I was not here when all of that shit took place, I still wouldn't hold nothing against her because Janet has always been sweet to me. She has always been a sweetheart to me. Okay, I ain't got shit to do with that. See, that's why it's good that I make mistakes myself. That's why it's good that I talk a little crazy out of my damn mouth myself. Because that way you get to understand others that might say some shit out their fucking mouth. Hell yeah, but you perfect motherfuckers that say the right thing, live the right way, drive the proper car, eat the proper foods, drink the proper water, all of that shit, all you proper motherfuckers that do everything and don't do nothing no other way. Okay. All right. God bless you and heaven smile on you. But according to the real world, we make motherfucking mistakes. We might say some shit to rub a bitch the wrong goddamn way. Yeah, maybe. All of that. Okay. That's why even when I was talking to ZX just now, I can't sit here and judge a person because they live with their mom or dad or both parents. For me, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just don't. That's just me. And especially for a man. Men are different than women. My mom used to always say, every woman needs her own kitchen. Men is different. But every woman need her own kitchen. That's what my mama used to say. And I noticed even with my niece. When my niece, she was around the house with me. Now, I ain't had no problem with her being there. But she do so much better in her own place. Even though she'll come here and say she'll have her moments, she want auntie to just baby her and all of that stuff. But she still be, it's a difference when I go to her house and see how she be acting and doing things. Because she at her own place. She in her own kitchen. I might keep my salt and pepper near my stove where I can reach up and grab them and do what I got to do. She had her salt and pepper cabinet is way across the goddamn room. I'm like, why the fuck is your goddamn why is your seasoning cabinet over there? And she'd be like, well, auntie, I don't. And it makes sense what she said. She said, auntie, I don't keep my spices and stuff near my stove because the heat from it could make your spices and stuff kind of like clunk up together and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, that makes sense. Like a motherfucker. But all my life, shit, mine is right there by the stove. I just flip that motherfucker over. I'm going to add me some of this. I'm going to add me some of that. And this, shit, this shit going to taste good, And I never really thought about that, What you say? I don't know if a man or a woman. If you a woman, I apologize for Oh, okay. But, yeah, that's what my mom used to say. But like my brothers and some of my uncles, because they live with women and shit too, shit, their whole thing was shit, but I got a badass car. Okay? That was their thing. My brothers, them, and my older cousins, them, shit. They was like, but I got a badass car. And that worked for them. And that's why I say, me personally, everybody's life is different. So what we excuse me. Do you know the young men that live with other people? Huh? And that they're a blessing to those other people in their family and stuff. So what do? We just supposed to, nope, you ain't got your own place. We're gonna turn our back on you. You can't do that. I mean you can, but then what happens when you need somebody? You ever think about that? We gonna all get to the point where one day we gonna need somebody. That's one thing I used to tell my niece one day. She was on a job and she said the one girl when she would leave, she worked at one of them like call center things or whatever. And she said the one girl, she said that she would go for 3 hours over to the nursing homes and help out. And she was like, she get like, a little benefit from it. And of course, a nice little, she's like, girl, I get me a nice, them 3 hours every day that I sacrifice. Shit, and go over there and help them during their meal time and getting the patients back in bed and all of that stuff, taking them back upstairs on the elevators. She's like, girl, shoot, that'd be a nice check every 2 weeks. So my niece said one day they had got into it, her and the girl, and they had some words. And she was like, yeah, auntie. She said, and I told her off. And she's like, I called her a bedpan, changing bedpan something and this and that. And I told her she was a booty washer and all of this stuff. Cause I was remembering all this stuff you was telling me that y'all be doing. And I remember even when I was in the hospital, what happened? I said, baby, let me tell you something. I said, was that young lady supposed to really, really feel bad about what you was calling her? No, she's like, well, auntie, I mean, whether she felt bad or not, that's her business. I see it, but was she really supposed to feel bad? I said, probably she didn't. You know, I said, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we all gonna need somebody to wipe our ass one day. Matter of fact, you gonna hope and pray that somebody like her will walk in that room and wipe your ass or wipe one of your loved ones' asses. So she probably didn't take it too personal. Okay. Do you know how important ass wipers are that work in nursing homes and stuff? Do you know how important a shit, what you call her, a shit? You said that she wiped shit and she empty bedpans and all. Do you know how important them people is to a everyday person that's in a nursing home or a hospital? Think about yourself. If you had pissed and shitted on yourself, and let's just say you had surgery on your arms or something like that where you couldn't wipe yourself, you wouldn't want to sit there and lay up and piss and shit all day, right? You would want somebody to come and help you get yourself cleaned up and get that stuff up off of you. So if you know that you got to hope for one of those people, or somebody in your family may be in a position where they got to hope for one of those people, why would you talk about them? Why would you call yourself using that as a comeback at a person? It's not even so much that the lady could be just going home for 3 extra hours every day and just going to sleep earlier or anything like that. She's actually going out here being a help and a blessing to somebody. I said, especially in them nursing homes and stuff, they'll leave them old folks laying in shit and piss and will think nothing of it. So that's not really a read, baby. That's not really a drag, or well, I didn't call it a drag, a diss or a tell off. That's not, because shit, we all gonna get there one day, or we all shit. Some of us may have somebody in those positions. It may be somebody, neighbor or your neighbor's sister or neighbor's brother or uncle, parents or grandparents, somebody that you can care about. So when people out here saying crazy shit, you just think about it a little bit, you know. But yeah, that happened. Um, yeah, but shit like that ain't a read. But my whole thing is, You never know where you're going to be in, you know, in life when you out here just saying all types of crazy shit to people because it sound like it's something to laugh at. It sound like it's, you know, mm, yeah, whatever. You know, it's like some of that shit, let that shit go. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Um, again, to lose a parent ain't no joke. Um, and I tell people when they laugh at me about death, or I didn't have people to say shit like, I wonder why your mama ain't here and all of that. I done had that type of shit right here on YouTube. You know, mine's still here and yours is gone and all of this shit. And I just remind them, baby, to lose a parent, shit. Motherfucker, you better be hoping and praying you come through that motherfucker looking as good as Krista with a smile on your motherfucking face. After you lose a parent, shit. And especially if you close to them, shit, get the out of here. Cause that ain't no joke. And on top of that, you start feeling like you got a hole up in you. You start feeling an emptiness. You start feeling like it's a part of you that's gone. You start looking other places to fulfill that emptiness that you feeling, which is missing your parent or your loved one. Man, it ain't no joke. And then to fuck around and lose them both. Now you out here just, just empty. You empty. No more mama and daddy. Sometimes I think back to myself like, damn, both my parents is gone. They brought me here and then they left. Just dropped me off at this damn daycare and said, okay, Tulu, I'm out of this. I'm out of this piece. Boop, And that's where my dad's wife, who has always been like a mom to me, man, I love her. But I was even loving her when my dad and my mom was here. But she's so fucking special to me. And she has always been that way. And I can remember when Corey's kids would come over. And I would always say, I'm going to treat, if I meet a guy with kids, I'm going to treat his kids like my dad's wife treated me, you know. And when Corey's kids would come over and stuff, they wouldn't want to go home. His little boy, shit, me and Corey been had a goddamn argument, and I know he got visitation on the weekends of his little boy. His little boy, he'd tell him, Daddy, call Crystal. Tell Crystal come get me, you know, and different things. And I would tell him, shit, don't ever, mistreat him. Plus, this little boy had, um, what is that? Um, y'all know the thing that the kids have. Um, autism. Okay. And he had like the nonverbal one, but he would talk and communicate with me because I would be real patient and stuff with him. Now, he wouldn't say like just whole, just complete sentences all the way through, but he would say, can I get a glass of water? Or I'm just making up something. But he would talk to me. He would let me know what he wanted to eat and stuff. And, he would just be so excited. He'd be waiting. Krista coming, you know. You wouldn't want to go home either. Yeah, yeah. So, but she was always so sweet to me. So in return, I was very, very sweet to Corey's kids. We see people. Oh, that's why. Yes. um, yeah. But to lose a parent, prayers out for everybody that's going through that process and different things. It's not easy. Um, it's not easy, but God got you, man. If God could bring all of us through, man, He got the rest of y'all too. You know, He don't stop giving you strength. Now I ain't gonna tell you it's gonna be easy. Shit, it's still times I be about ready to pick up the phone and call my mother. Like, okay, hold on now, put your phone down, and go ahead and close your eyes and start talking. She right there, you know. But all of that, let me dial her number. Mm-mm. Yeah. So enough about that. But yeah, prayers out to y'all. I love y'all. Look at this, y'all. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay. My sister then already called me and told me, you got a half an hour. And I'm gonna be mad at all your people. But I enjoy y'all. He wants everyone to be saved. Yes. Yes. But God bless y'all. Y'all know this live has been all over the place. But that's how we do it over here. Okay. The plan is I'm gonna do my last video on the 6th. And I'm gonna take it from there. And then the next time y'all are here for me, I'll be on the other side, okay, of my appointment. That's what I'm calling it. I just call it an appointment. Everybody else keeps saying, it's surgery, it's this. I said, I'm not calling it that. Because every time I think about surgery, I get scared. And I'm not going up underneath no knife skirt. So I just call it my appointments. Okay. So the 6th will be my last video. Um, that I'm going to do over here. And then from there, y'all, I'm going to just take some time out to relax, get myself together. Um, I want to cook up a couple of things so that when I do get back home, I ain't really got to bother my family. It's just, I could just heat something up. Praying for you, Auntie Krista. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Set them up ahead of time. Hello. Okay. Um, but I've been like preparing some things. And did you know if y'all go to the deli and you ask them for some of their trays, they'll give them to you for free? Now don't tell them, give me a whole box of your them trays back there. Now don't do that. But just tell them, can I get like 3 for maybe like 7 of your trays? They give you them things for free. Okay. Now I don't know if they supposed to or not, but they do. So yeah, I've been putting some little things together, so that I can just kind of like heat stuff up, getting everything together, and I'm kind of excited. Um, I only feel like a little fearful when others like talk about it or others be like, are you sure? Are you sure? And let me say this too, because Dragons had me rolling last night. Dragons kept saying, yeah, well, you got to exercise when you losing weight and you got to do that. Dragon, listen, it's normal for a lot of women once they reach my age to get some type of work done. Okay. Now I know everything on you is tight and right, girl. Okay. You nothing but pure sexiness. Okay. Shit. When I was in my 30s, it was pure sexiness too. Okay. It was what? Okay. But time after time, if you lost and you will find me time after time. Shit, that was 20 years ago, okay? Shit, you listen. Keep laying down and getting up. You gonna have to tighten up some shit too and pull it together and all of that shit too, God bless you. That part. And sometimes you get tired of putting on goddamn panty girdles and shit. Sometimes you just want to put on, can I just put on some nice control briefs or something? You know what I'm saying? Can I just put on a nice, you know, I don't feel like wearing spandex today. Okay? You know, so it's not so much that if you don't exercise, yes, exercise is important, but also anytime you lose a certain amount of weight, and especially as you get older, your body just, kind of go down. JC, Cam up live. You coming? I'm throwing Cam up live. You come. When is it, chill? Excuse me. Somebody else just came in here too. Hey, be honest. Hey, Nurse K, what's up, boo? Now, Auntie, I turned around for 2 minutes, and here you go. We got it. Okay, what I've been dodging you. Nurse K, I've been dodging you. I've been dodging you, sis. Oh, shoot. I already know. It's going to be this weekend? Okay. Set it up. Let me know. I would love to come and talk to you. I hope you have a good day. Share, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, boo. You share me out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. But you said this weekend? Um, you started laughing. You already, you know, when it comes to some of y'all, I already know what's going on. I know. You know how we do. You already know how we do. Okay. And that's what I love about some of y'all, and that's what I mean by when people allow you to just be you. I'm not perfect. And there's going to be things that I do here on the internet that's some people like, some people don't. I mean, that comes with us. Nobody does everything the way that we we want things to be, you know, but if it's a person that's just being themselves, as long as they're not hurting anybody, it's nice when people can just allow you to be you, have a little fun and stuff, Hey, dog baby. Hey, sis. Good afternoon, VVW. I've been waiting on you. What's going on with? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on with you? Last night, girl, I talked about it in this live. It's been a crazy last 2 days. None of us are. You owe no one an explanation. I know, sis. I just be wanting people to understand me that I don't mean no harm. I don't. You say that's a fact. Right. This is for entertainment purposes. Yup. And that's why I be hoping people do get, entertainment, out of it. Yup. We grown. Yup. And I be hoping people get entertainment out of it. Me just being me, it helps keep my mind off things, Um, I I try to be truthful with you guys. Some things I do get afraid. You know, um, I even, talk to my niece now. I get afraid about certain things. I laugh. I know a lot. And so they be like, Auntie, we never know when to take you serious. Sometime, you know, and that's because I don't like when people worry about me. And I got a lot of nerves because I worry about everybody. But I don't be liking when people worry about me. You know, I just want people to just, I got this. I will red ball because way back. Right, we go way back. Okay. Yes, we do, sis. And that's what I was telling him. Like, dog baby, she know I normally just kind of like, okay, y'all, I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. And that's usually the time where either I had something going on or a lot of times you guys didn't know I was having different work done. But just make sure you always good. That's all that matters. Yup. Thank you, Nurse K. I will. And I do got one of my sis on hand that is going to be letting everybody know how I'm doing. But I hope to be able to, come through the internet and let you guys know, pop in y'all chats and stuff. Right. We not. We just human. We not robots. That part. We don't sleep on chargers and stuff at night and be like, okay, done. Let's go. It don't kind of work that way. But that's what's going on. I'm excited about everything. I want y'all to have a good one. I'm going to get off of here. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. Shout out to all of you guys that came through here. Chill. I'm going to, oh, shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, you said this weekend. Yeah. 6. So are you having it Friday or Saturday? Because I don't know. I don't know how much of the internet I'm gonna really be on this weekend. Um, yeah, Saturday. Okay, all right. I'll be there, babe. Yeah, I'll be there, baby. So yeah, because I had said that was probably gonna be my last day. Yeah, you know what time? Or you gonna post it and stuff? Yeah. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Chill, make sure you guys go over and shoot. The last time I was over there, shoot, we was on for 4 hours straight. So I'm getting ready to get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Stay warm. Those of you that are here on this East Coast like me, they got, we can feel the cold air all around the windows and stuff. Okay. Got you, baby. Got you. And thanks for your support. You already know that. But I will see you guys on the next one. I love y'all. Don't forget to pour into them. Oh, okay. You won't regret it. Don't forget to pour into them that pour into you. Pray for them. Pray for everybody so that everybody is prayed for. Welcome everybody to the Potluck Lounge. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.